Good evening, my dear little friends. Tonight, Grandpa will tell you a special and very important story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by green hills, there lived a young shepherd boy. Every day, he led his fluffy sheep up a soft, grassy hill to watch over them. The wind was gentle, the sky was bright, and the sheep were calm. But the boy often felt lonely and bored, with no one to talk to. One afternoon, while kicking small stones and wishing for excitement, he suddenly had an idea. He climbed onto a tall rock, stood proudly, and shouted with all his might, "Wolf! Wolf! Help! A wolf is attacking the sheep!" The villagers heard the alarm echo through the valley. They grabbed sticks, rakes, and anything they could find, and hurried up the hill as fast as they could. They were worried about the sheep and the boy. But when they arrived, there was no wolf in sight. The boy burst into laughter, nearly falling off the rock. "Ha ha ha ha! You all really came." The villagers frowned, tired and disappointed, and walked back home. The next day, the sun shone warmly, and the sheep wandered peacefully. Yet the boy felt bored again, so he climbed onto the same rock and cried out even louder, "Wolf! Wolf! Someone help! The wolf is back!" Again, the villagers rushed up the hill, dropping their chores. And again, there was no wolf. The boy laughed until his stomach hurt. "You believed me again. So easy." The villagers were no longer just annoyed. They were angry. One of them warned firmly, "If you lie again, one day, no one will believe you." The third morning was peaceful and bright. The boy sat quietly on the hill, drawing lines in the dirt with a stick. The sheep grazed softly and everything felt calm. But suddenly, the bushes behind them began to rustle. Out stepped a real wolf, big, gray, and sharp-toothed. Its eyes glowed, and its steps were slow and dangerous. The sheep huddled together, trembling. The boy froze for a moment, then felt his heart race. "Wolf! Wolf! Please! Someone help! It's real this time!" But down in the village, no one reacted. People heard the cry, but they shook their heads. No one believed him anymore. They thought he was playing the same trick again. The boy shouted, waved his arms, and begged for help. But no one came. The wolf scattered the terrified sheep and ran into the forest. That evening, the boy walked back to the village with tears streaming down his face. The villagers gathered around him, their expression soft but serious. The boy whispered, "I'm so sorry, I promise. I will never lie again." The villagers nodded gently and comforted him. They forgave him and helped search for the lost sheep. From that day on, the boy understood a lesson he would remember forever. When you tell the truth, people will trust you. But when you lie, even once too often, your voice loses its power. Good night, my dear friends. Sleep well, and always remember, honesty shines brighter than any treasure.